Alright, today in this lesson we will be taking a closer look at variable expressions. If you remember, a variable expression is a math phrase that consists of numbers, operations, and most importantly, variables. But what I'd like to do is take a closer look at the different parts that make up these variable expressions. Let's start with an example. This is the variable expression 3 times x plus 8 times x plus 7. This expression is made up of 3 terms. Terms are the parts of the expression that are added together. So in this example, I have the term 3x, I have the term 8x, and I have the term 7. Each of these is being added together. If we look more closely at the first term, 3x, we have what we call a coefficient. The coefficient of a term is the number in front of the variable. So in this example, I have 2 coefficients, 3 and 8. The last term in this expression is known simply as a constant term or constant. A constant is when you have a number by itself. So in this case, the constant in this expression is 7. Let's take a look at another example of a variable expression. Here I have 4y minus 2y plus negative 8. In this variable expression, what are the terms? Remember, the terms are the parts of the expression that are added together. So we need to fix this expression in order to find our terms. What I'm going to do to fix the expression is change the subtraction to addition of the opposite. Now all of my terms are being added together. I have 4y, negative 2y, and negative 8. The coefficients in this variable expression are 4 and negative 2. And there is a constant. The constant here is negative 8. Let's take a look at another example of a variable expression. Here I have the expression 2y plus x minus 5 minus 3y. Before I dissect this expression into terms, coefficients, and constants, let's first change all of the subtraction to addition of the opposite. Now all of my terms are being added together. And in this example, I actually have 4 terms. 2y, x, negative 5, and negative 3y. To determine the coefficients, we look for the numbers in front of the variables. The coefficients in this example are 2, 1, and negative 3. 2, 1 would be here, and negative 3. And then finally, I have one constant in this expression, negative 5. Let's take a look at one final expression and introduce a little bit more vocabulary. Here I have the variable expression 2w minus 3w plus 8 minus 1 plus 6r. Before I determine what my terms are, remember we want to change everything to addition of the opposite. Addition of the opposite. Now I can list out my terms that are being added together. I have 2w, negative 3w, 8, negative 1, and 6r. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. The coefficients in this variable expression are 2, negative 3, and positive 6. I have two constants in this expression, 8 and negative 1. Now, the last bit of vocabulary is to look at the terms more closely and to talk about like terms. Like terms in an expression are terms that share the same variable, or constants are also considered like terms. So in this expression, I have like terms 2w and negative 3w, as well as 8 and negative 1. So now we've taken a look at variable expressions and broken them down into various pieces.